Welcome. Everyone, it's currently 10:30 out to 11 o'clock on New Fence at 8:20 FM. Now, as we go down, I've just been away for a long time. I've been in Vegas for a week. That happened. And, I'm gonna tell you, before I go into the bullshit rant for tonight, I'm gonna tell you what goes into making a CBC Radio 2 episode. Now, people must wonder what I do to go into making an episode. I have to, it's includes I don't hardly use a script. I don't write a script. Shooting a video and doing the thing. But with like some like reviews I do, they're not that easy they're not that easy. You can't just hit record and they have it. You can try. But the other time you see a video, this will be I got some kind of trend. Um, I I hardly recommend not making money off this show because I'm not ripping off CBC Radio 2 by just doing my own newscasts. Because as December approaches, I'm gonna be leaving for Christmas, but I might be back before the New Year hits, so I start doing riff tracks again and bullshit rants. But that's the main promise. I need to have a webcam because I hardly video cameras cost too much to shoot a video, and the gameplay footage to shoot gameplay off of DS, you have to have the right accuracy and a good video camera, and have DS tilted in a way that you don't think a DS should be tilted. With other Game Boys, they were like people that had Game Boys usually tried to record off the Game Boy screen, the green screen, and then have the Game Boy game. But the Game Boy game was not that great because thankfully there weren't many games released that involved the Pokemon video games. Because the only thing that were released for the Game Boy were Red, Blue, and Yellow, and there was a green version, but no one ever, it was never ported to the U.S. and Canada, and because people just probably didn't think it would do as well, because I did some research with my friend in Maryland. He said Pokemon became R green, Japanese green became R blue. That's why there's a remake of green, because they wanted to remake blue. But it just boggles my mind to think that green never was released to us players up in the Canada and United States of America. That happens a lot. Now the new game's coming out. They've been released already. Full Black White version number 2. They've expanded the story a bit. It's set 2 years after, like what they did but with the other games, the Pokemon XD and Coliseum. 5 years later, that's when XD happened. That's how XD advanced the story to 5 years later, because thankfully they were that better, because Pokemon didn't really release a lot of games on consoles. Mostly cartridge were and handheld consoles. But the only games I can remember that the Pokemon were released on were Super Nintendo and 64. There's no games that Super Nintendo, it was only N64 and the GameCube and the Wii and stuff. And mostly it's released on Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Nintendo DS and 3DS. It's pretty hard. But now let's go back to our show. It's all time for my favorite show, where everyone thinks it's good. You know it's bullshit. I'll tell you it's bullshit. Telemarketers that phone you when you're at home. I hate them. They never want to talk. It's always a damn recording message that they put on there. Those telemarketers, what if you're at home, or if you're not at home by 6 o'clock, or you're just coming home and you get a phone call, or you're watching a show, they need to be abolished. Telemarketers should be banned from phoning us. You can talk to them, but I just say hello, and they never want to talk to you. They just want to insult you. But you don't tell them to take you off of this. They start calling, oh yeah, They start calling just to mock you even more. You know what you're doing? You're really, you know what? You know what? If it was long distance, you would be pissed if they phone a cell. If they got your cell number that you're on the cell list, they'd phone you, and if you phone, they might charge you, and that racks your phone bill. That racks up the phone bill that you have. And I need to know why they're doing this to us. Stop it. Next time tell her help, just say hello once just say hello once and say if you call me back, I'm gonna lay some tax rate. Don't call me ever again. And that's bullshit.